Hello guys, so welcome to KO Tutorials. So let's continue with the next part of this tutorial. So as you can see over here, we have started with the modeling of this particular interior over here. So let's continue it. So very first of all, what I'll be doing over here is like how I can create this curtains. I can easily create this curtains. For creation of this curtains, let's go to the top view over here. So let's take a line tool over here. So let's take a line tool like this. So what I am doing exactly over here is like I am creating such kind of shape for the curtain over here. So I'll go into this, I'll select the vertices and right click and I'll make it smooth. Right click and I'll make it smooth. So once you're done with this, if you want, you can slightly push it a bit inside over here. So these are just a basic shape I have created over here. After that, what I'll be doing over here is like I'll scale this till here, and I have a modifier called extrude modifier. So let's just extrude this up over here. So we can use this extrude modifier over here. So once I have taken this extrude modifier over here, I can slightly reduce it, not much, a bit. So I'll convert to editable poly. I'll go into the vertices. I'll slightly push this up. Again, I will slightly push this out. So how we can adjust this stuff is like okay, I'm extremely sorry. I'll slightly push this out over here and we'll be pushing it up. Definitely we will be getting the roof over here. We'll be creating that afterwards. Now what I'll be doing over here is like I'll go into the edge over here. I'll select this and just give a color and let's give a connect over here. So let's give some connect over here, and if you want I can give FFD box over here. So I can go into this FFD box, and if you feel to adjust this a bit inside, I can slightly push it a bit inside of this, so that adjustments can be easily worked out over there. So select this, so definitely adjust it accordingly as you want. Okay, so after that let's select this and let's give a bit of mirror over here. I'll go take a copy and push it into y-axis over here, and definitely I'll push it over here. So select this, again go into this and slightly push it inside, drag it over here, drag it over here. So I don't want to make it look more symmetrical, so I want that it should look a bit differently. Alright. So once you're done, I can right click and let's convert to poly. Select this, right click and convert to poly. Save your file. Now the next thing what we'll be creating over here is like we can create this chair over here. So how I'm going to create this chair, let's go into this side view over here. Let's take a line tool over here. So let's take a line tool like this. I'll go into this, go into rendering, enabling viewport, and I'll make it as a rectangular over here. I'll reduce its height a bit. Let's go into convert to editable poly, and after that I'll go into the modeling. So let's take Swift loop, one over here and one over here. So let's just adjust it in this way. So let's take Swift loop over here and here, adjust it up. Alright, so once you're done, let's select this edges over here and let's give a bit of chamfer. So we can slightly give a chamfer to it. Click OK. After that, let's go into this view again over here. Let's take a line tool. So I'll slightly push it down in here. Take a line tool over here. So let's just take a line tool in this way, and into that I can make it as a radial. I can increase its size over here and convert to poly. Select the vertices and I'll slightly scale it. So let's just go over here and mirror it. So duplicate that till here in this way. I'm sorry, you can mirror it in x-axis. So just duplicate it in this way. After that, let's go into this and I can put one Swift loop over here. I can attach it with this and I can use one Swift loop over here. So let's go into the polygons. So select this polygons over here and let's give bridge over here. So you can easily give bridge over here. Okay, anyways, after that we'll go down over here let's go over here and again I will take, or else you can just take a line over here. Let's draw a line and make it as a rectangular over here. Reduce this and increase its width. So go into this. Once you're done, convert to poly. Go into the vertices. Go over here. Alright. Now we can select this over here. I'll just end isolate this. I can select this and I'll make a duplicate of it like this. So you can easily make a duplicate over here. Let's go into this extended primitives and let's take a chamfer box over here. So we can take a chamfer box over here, drag a chamfer box till here in this way. Okay, till here. And increase its height a bit and reduce its fillet. So I can add some segments and let's give a taper over here. Let's give a bit of taper, increase its height a bit and again go into this, press E and shift and duplicate it. We can just mirror it, click OK. So slightly drag it, so I can slightly scale that, slightly I can scale that. I can go into this and I'll slightly rotate it and I'll put it in this, push it in this way. So convert to poly, go into the vertices, I'll just drag it in this way. So select this, drag it till here and select this, push it a bit down, select this, push it a bit up in this way. So just delete this whole thing and duplicate it over here. So once you're done, we can select this all over here and we can take this, resize it a bit more, scale it. So what I can do over here is like I can go into the chamfer box and I can decrease its a bit of length over here. I can keep it in this way. So we can slightly rotate it and we can push it over. Oops. I'll take this till here. Alright, so select this all and slightly rotate it, this chair over here and push it over here. Save your file. So guys, if you have any doubts, please write it in the comment section over here. I can just slightly drag that more down. Save your file. So please like and subscribe my YouTube channel. So we'll continue the rest of the part in the next tutorial. So thanks for watching this tutorial.